what's the plan moving forward, you guys?
Moving forward, this year we're trying to release as many songs as possible. Working on an album that we're trying to bang out. Yeah, we've been putting like a lot of energy into that. So, you know,
I think it's going perfect too. Like the direction we're heading in right now, it's just like all falling into place. There's not a lot of stuff that's just like backing us up, except maybe like time stuff, I would say. But yeah, man, some exciting shows coming up, hopefully, and we'll just keep everyone posted soon on those and our music.
Yeah, we're just moving forward with Father Time.
We got Pennsylvania dropping next Friday.
Yeah, we love PA.
Depending on when this comes out, when will this be out? Soon?
PA.
Next few days, huh?
Water.
This?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Okay, so, yeah, listen up, people. We do have...
I
don't want to know. I want like for sure we're gonna drop some certifiable bangers, but should we discuss exactly what?
Yeah, it's called Pennsylvania Avenue, and we're dropping it on Friday. No matter what.
But
no backsets. No more backsets.
PA.
Surprises.
Water.
Surprises included, or
March 6th.
or should we
March 6th.
disclose exactly what else is coming with it, or should we just leave it at that?
We'll
just leave it at that.
We
Look.
discussed it on the last podcast, me and him.
We're just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
All right, Pennsylvania
Hey, but you know
Avenue
what?
and a
I
surprise.
would say we're just trying to punch him out. Just keep knocking him out.
Mike Tyson's
Because
punch
we
out.
can
bro.
only play so many songs live, and we want to give everything to our fans and stuff. And
One thing I want to
it.
say too is like he was saying, it's going really well because the new songs from the people I've showed it to, and just the way we feel about it as a band, it's starting to kind of glue together a certain type of sound, a certain type of vibe, a certain type of like an auditory aesthetic.
Shout out Brad Berry. Thank you.
Shout out to Bird Berry.
Yeah,
Bird.
But I mean, as far as like the way it sounds and the way the songs mesh together, it's in the similar sort of vein, like the same sort of vibe is what I'm saying. And so that's really cool going into the album, because that means that when we put together this album, it's gonna tell the story that makes sense. I mean, it's gonna be a story. The album is gonna be like an entire saga of something that is like cohesive as fuck. So when you hear that, you know that that's gonna put a stamp on a place and a time where Blind Octavius existed, versus just being a random assortment of different songs with different kind of, like, if you know what I mean, kind of see where I'm going with that.
Damn, he got deep.
They all tie in together,
Yeah.
for sure, no doubt.
I'm just trying to describe the way that this album's going.
Yeah, I would
and
say
think
that
that's the direction
and
it
all
is.
of our feeling and emotion just from ourselves, not personally, but also personally.
It's
But just
definitely
so everybody can
shout
No,
out
but
to
it
this
goes
time.
to
It's
everybody.
personal.
It's like for everybody though, like because
Yeah.
everybody is somewhat going through the same shit, but differently.
I take
So,
it out
I mean,
on
hey,
the drum.
We're
yeah.
just hitting it raw.
I mean, I don't know about you,
We're
but I
hitting it raw,
think
dog.
this album is pretty fucking personal. I mean, this is
Yeah.
gonna be the most personal we've ever got. I mean,
Yeah.
some of the stuff we're singing about, writing about.
Yeah, it's just really raw and direct.
I mean, when we made this decision going into this album, that like, if this was gonna be the only album we ever put out, or the last album we put out, whatever, are we gonna be able to say everything that we need to fucking say in this album? Because what if there is no second album? Like, God forbid that happens, but what if this is our only chance to say what we need to say? So with that in mind, we have to open up everything, open up our hearts, our souls, our minds, our creativity, and we have to know that we're giving this our best shot and we're not holding anything back. I mean, that's how I
Yeah,
feel.
from
I mean,
what-
that's how
from
I mean, I don't know,
From
like,
what we've been expressing through our latest music, like people are seeing
Yeah.
that and they're just like in big wow.
like Pennsylvania,
Okay.
dude, like
Big
that,
wow.
that fucking
Big
song,
wow.
like, I almost was scared to like even think about releasing that, because it was like, even though if you listen to it lyrically, it tells a story, but what it meant to me was like so much more than what the fucking song could even ever
welcome.
describe. You know what I mean? And these
Yeah.
guys pushed for it. I mean, that was like
Hey,
a
you know what? You
direct
did so
interpretation.
good at writing the lyrics to that song, man.
I was very
It
careful
it was
about
amazing.
it. Yeah.
Amazing.
It's one of those songs where, like, dude, I wanted to like tell. I mean, it's a multitude of things. It's like coming of age, growing up, the shit that we've kind of came from. It's the place we came from. Also, the struggle of like, when we were younger, things were just so much simpler. Versus now, it's like as you get older, you just the world just wants you to feed off of people's acceptance and recognition and.
Way more complex.
And it's just, I don't know. You'll hear the song when it comes out. it definitely tells a story of where we came from. That's why it's called North
Yeah.
Pennsylvania Avenue. As you heard in the last interview, I'm sure you know that's
That's
where
my
he
house.
grew up. That's his house. That's where the band started. Before the band was even the band, that's where we jammed out and wrote like all of the original
Yeah,
shit.
multitude
Before
of it.
Blind Octavius was Blind Octavius, that's where it started.
So what made you guys go into saying, "Fuck it, we're Blind Octavius"?
So we didn't want to be Smooth Octavius.
Yeah.
We wanted some realness.
Or
to
blind,
it.
blind activists.
That's a
Was that really gonna be the band's name ever?
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a blind activist.
That's
Yeah.
his
Oh my god.
Smooth.
Let's just not even talk about it.
Yeah.
Look,
That's
just
bad.
viewers, don't. If you ever mention the name Smooth Octavius at a show, we will give you a fucking free T-shirt. Vince will pay for it. I won't. But
No,
Vince,
this will pay for it.
We'll rock Shampoo.
don't ever
Domestic-
mention Smooth
domestic
Octavius. Delete this. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to.
It's
Ever.
deleted.
All right, guys. I know you guys gotta go out, and I know you guys gotta go do your practicing. Right back onto Pennsylvania Avenue. That's where it all hits down. So, Mike, Chris, Mark, Vince, again, thank you so much for being a
Guys,
part.
hit us
Thank
up
you
on
for having
Instagram,
us.
on YouTube at Blind Octavius. Blind Octavius on YouTube.
Spotify.
Hit us up on Spotify, iTunes. I mean, Mark has a
Apple
Apple Music. He has an eBay account and a Pornhub account too. Hit him up
I
on
got
that.
the premium.
$4.95.
$4.95. No, but really though, we're just fucking with you guys. But yeah, Apple Music, Spotify.
Hey, Paranoid would be
main
badass in the
platform.
porno.
Maybe we should cut that part out. Maybe all that we cut out. All right, let's do that again. Sorry, Jason looks mad. Cut it out, Jason.
All right, and we're out.